What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So I want to talk about this whole Nicki Minaj situation with Mr. Kenneth Petty. And again, the brother I am not really coming after on this episode. And really, I have not come after him in that particular way. I understand he has some priors, two that are really, really bad. One as an offender, one I believe as a shooter. But I'm not really dealing with him. I'm dealing with the Nicki Minaj prototype. Okay? And you know, so many women are influenced by these types. Nicki Minaj, the Meg Thee Stallions, the Lizzos of the world, the Lori Harveys. This is who is inspiring many women. I believe now you even have a new Disney movie or Marvel movie you guys are telling me about called She's the King or something like that. So here you have this, as Dr. Tiasan Johnson, this penis envy of young women, and particularly black women, to be very domineering, to achieve things in the society, which I personally believe is a great thing. You're not going to hear anything from me about that. I believe that is exceptionally great. If you want to be an academic achiever, you want to be an entrepreneurship, you want to achieve in that fashion, I have no problem with it. However, the thing is that you can't do both. Typically, very few people can break those rules. Beyonce, she can be a very alpha female minded woman and she can still land Jay-Z because she's very beautiful. She's very talented. Most women are not Beyonce. Okay. And most women are not Nicki Minaj as far as success, but most women can mimic Nicki Minaj in the fact that her success in the industry led her into relationships that didn't work out and left her at the option with somebody like Mr. Kenneth Petty. Okay. Now, here's what I want to say. Kenneth Petty is not the issue here. The options that Nicki Minaj had left are the issues here. Now, the fact that he failed to register and got, probation is just as the issues is this. Here's the problem. That failure on his part cost her money. It made her stress out. It caused more shame to her family, because that is the risk that you take, and that is what happens when you don't deal with a man that is competent. That's the risk. That is the outcome, because people cause problems for you when they don't care about themselves, when they have no forms of personal achievement or development. But the fact that you are there and that is who you're dealing with, it doesn't show me a lot about him. I already understand who he is. I don't know what he's doing now, but obviously he failed to do that. So it would lead me to believe that he's not doing the same things he did years ago. But it would seem, it also shows me that, he's not competent enough to even take care of himself. It shows me that part. But it shows me that this is the future for women who can't appeal to men that are competent. Because what you're not going to be able to tell me is she made that choice because she wanted to. That's probably true too. Or did she make that choice because she had to? Because let me just be real. I know they dated way back in the day. Just think about this. I want you to think about this. When you have the opportunities to move away from where you're from, don't you do that? Yes. Everybody gonna say yes. If you have the opportunity to buy nice cars and nice things, don't you do that? Yes. So then how do you go back to where you used to be and deal with that person when you've had access to other people who are doing bigger and better things? It doesn't make sense. So you got to reach back to some place that you left on purpose to get away from, only because those things didn't work out. I can guarantee you when she was with Meek Mill, she wasn't thinking about this dude. When she was with Safari, she wasn't thinking about this dude. When she thought Drake was going to holler at her, she wasn't thinking about this dude. Why? Because you can't appeal. And see, let me tell you this. Women in the world today fail to realize that men, having a good man, having a competent man is worth his weight in gold. And when you have an incompetent man, he costs you money. When you have an incompetent man, he causes you trouble. And he don't even do it on purpose. He don't do it on purpose. It's just, like you have people that love you in your family. They're dumb though. I know that personally, right? People in your family are dumb sometimes. So they could love you, but they cause problems for you unexpectedly because they've always been problematic. Anywhere they go, they are problem causers. They can never have money. They never save money. They're always broke. They've never had nothing. So they always cause problems. So if you deal with them, you're going to have problems too. They can love you, but they're going to be problematic. At best, what family members can do when somebody in the family is successful is to stay the fuck away. That's the best that they can do, because otherwise they're going to cause issues. But whenever you let somebody into a situation, into your house, into your life that is unsuccessful, they are going to cause problems. So for women out there who want to be like Nicki Minaj, be like Lonnie Love, be like Meg Thee Stallion, then you should understand something. You're going to end up with a guy usually who is less competent than you. So as long as you're okay with taking care of another guy or being upset because the guy don't have as much money as you, that's fine. As long as you don't understand that. Long as you understand that most women that are very successful in the black community end up with somebody that's doing worse than them, and you're gonna be upset and looking at yourself in the mirror like, and don't take it out on him either. Don't make him pay for the fact that that's the best you can do. Make yourself pay. Don't take it out on him because it's not Kenneth Petty's fault. She married him. He could be anybody. But see, the real situation is Nicki Minaj could have had anybody else, but couldn't close the deal. She couldn't get an attorney. She couldn't get a doctor. Why? Because those people don't want her. You see, what kind of man? We're gonna think about this. What kind of man is gonna want to have a woman that has plastic, that's made up looking like her? You want to go to some school, some neighborhood, and you say that this is my wife? Do you know how people are? And I'm just gonna be honest. Nothing's wrong with her. She looks good. It looks artificial. But who's gonna take you serious? Red hair, blonde hair? Some people gonna laugh at you. They are. And guys know that. You're gonna have some people to be like, this all you can do? Right. That's correct. Which leads you to a small number of dudes in that. I'm not saying that everybody thinks like that, but some people do. And guys know that. So as long as you're okay with possibly you being with a Kenneth Petty kind of person or somebody lower than you, that's fine. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top, and as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.